Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the Machine Build 02 Machine Robo Bike Robo. So yeah, this is for from the GoBot series, but they don't have the license for the actual GoBots. They have the license for the movies of the GoBots. So we have the Machine Robo series. So there you go, and this is the second, actually the third, but yeah, second smaller size cycle that we get from that line. The first one, here we go, got over here my cycle ready to welcome the new edition. The first one was this one, and it was not a very good figure. It was loose from everywhere. The transformation is not very fun. Nothing really holds too good. So yeah, then they made this one, which was a masterpiece-esque. He is absolutely amazing, the best cycle that we've got from Machine Robo line. And now we have this one, which is about a little bit taller than this one, but much better in build quality, transformation, and look. So yeah, and for the other ones, we have my original G1 GoBot here cycle, and I think this is a DX9's cycle. I'm not too sure anymore. It's been a while. And there's another one, I think it was X-Transbot, that made a redeco of a cycle, but it's actually a very horrible figure, so I didn't pick it up. So anyway, we got this one. And yeah, the box is actually pretty weird. Well, inside the box, the exterior is pretty good. We have a really nice rendition of the figure right here. On the back, we have the bike mode. On the side, we have some of the accessories and whatnot. On the side, we have legal stuff. So yeah, let's open up the box. Like I said, the interior of the box is actually pretty interesting. So we open this up, and there we go. We have the tiny figure is just like right here. All the accessories are here with the instructions. So yeah, we got all that and nothing else in here. So we'll just put this back in and put this box in the back just for making cute. So yeah, first we have the figure, and the figure actually is like a pretty awesome. Throw this aside. So it comes packaged like this. You can open up the arm. Oops, pulled it out. But yeah, we can pull this out a little bit. Here we go. He is really cool. Love the head, but we'll come back to this a little bit later on. And as you can see, stands pretty much same size-ish, a little bit taller than the original one. So yeah, we got instructions. Instructions is more like of a assembly, because the transformation is actually super simple for this one. But this is like for assembly, because we have lots of parts to assemble. Like over here, we have the engine block that needs to assemble. We need to assemble the lights, the wheels, the chest plate, the arm, the hands, the crotch, the chain, the muffler. We have tons of stuff. So yeah. And otherwise, that's pretty much it for instructions. There's nothing else in the back. So yeah. Now, accessory-wise, we have tons of stuff. Like I said, we have parts here which goes on the chest. I haven't opened it yet. I just want to show it off like that. And we have the part of the chest piece here, and I think the back of the head. We have a whole bunch of different hands. We have the engine block here. We have the actual chain here and one wheel. We have part of the engine block here with another wheel, and we have the exhaust pipes. All of this is plastic. There is no die cast in the figure at all. So yeah, so I'm just gonna open it up, cut up a couple of pieces of from their screws, and we'll assemble it together. So there we have all the pieces detached from the screw, except for the hands. I've got the hands right here. So we have two open hands. We got two fist hand, and we have two more fist hand, but these one are rounded. So I took the rounded because they're more accurate, and the other ones I don't think I'm going to be using, so I'll put them on the side. We got the engine block, which is pretty cool. Well, let's just assemble. So the fist is pretty easy. Goes in like this. It's just a ball joint, so plug in. There you go. Goes in perfectly. We got these small yellow pieces, which goes into the chests. I got big fingers, but trying to spin it. There you go, like this. So we got this right here. And you do that with all three, plus we have the yellow one here for the waist. I'm gonna skip it. We got the wheels, but obviously can peg onto the shoulder. We got this black piece here. This will peg into here. Not too sure which way. This way? Yeah, this way, like this. And then you just press it on. There you go, really beautiful. What else? We have these chains, which will go like this, go on the other leg. So like this, pegs into place like this, and then we have the exhausts. So I think they can go either way. So there you go. We have the leg in here. So pretty much it for the exhaust for the engine. Oops. Yeah, the figure is very light. There's no die cast, so it feels very cheap-ish. But yeah, it's feels very, very light. For the engine block, we have these pieces that plugs in here. In here, there you go. So yeah, the engine block is actually quite thick. So we have a handle right here, so you can hold the engine block as a weapon, like such. And yeah, it looks big and everything, but it's for, you know, looking exactly like the other one. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish installing this and come back. So there we are, fully assembled, all the pieces in place. He looks really awesome. So yeah, I got the engine block, which is his weapon. It's a little bit big, but like I said, it's very reminiscent of the original one, where he also has his engine block as a weapon. It's huge, it's not pretty, but it's accurate at least. So yeah, put this here. We do have the option of taking this engine off, and we do have a peg on the seat right here, and you can put the engine in the backpack, making it like a jetpack, which is pretty cool, which this one lacks. Would have been nice to put the engine block in the back, but we can't. So yeah, we got the figure itself, and it looks really amazing. It's a little bit loose, so yeah, the arm especially, as you can see, it's loose a little bit. He is fully plastic. There's no die cast at all, so he feels very light, very cheap-ish. But he doesn't cost a lot. I think he cost me like $30, $35, not a lot. So yeah, we do have a really nice head sculpt. The head can rotate left and right, cannot go up and down. The arms, as you can see, can go like this, can rotate. The arms can be removed easily. But also the thing here can also go in easily, and that's the thing that I don't really like. It's you know, too easy to push in. We do have rotation at the bicep. We can remove the wheels. I forgot to show this, but yeah, there you go. Can remove the wheels. The elbow is on a double joint, so it goes further than 90 degrees. The wrist can rotate. We do have rotation at the waist, and we do have a little bit of ab crunch. Not a lot, but it's there. The legs can do the split like this. Can go forward, backward. It's a little bit hindered, but you can move it like this. It goes back. We do have rotation of the upper thigh and a rotation of the upper knee. The knee bend 90 degrees. The foot can go up, can go down, and can tilt a little bit, but not a lot. So yeah, very limited. So yeah, comparison, well, you can see in the back we have the original first release, which is a little bit taller, but I really like the look of this one, way better than this one. We also have the G1-ish, G1 GoBot. So yeah, much smaller, but this was the, you know, the original scale. There's a taller one called I think it's a deluxe figure. They call deluxe, but it's like actually a Voyager size kinda. I don't have it. I'm trying to get my hands on it, but he's not cheap. And we also have like the masterpiece looking machine Robo and the DX9 right here, which are a class of its own. So yeah. Those back. Otherwise, some more comparison. We have another machine Robo here from the same line. So we have Loco, one of my favorite. We have also the G1 Loco, G1 GoBot, and we have his rival Leader 1, again in G1 G1 GoBot. I was so close to say Transformers, but yeah. So now we can go with the transformation. So, transformation, like I said, extremely simple. First off, you remove the engine block, and you have the peg right here. You just push it back like this. Next up, remove the wheels. There you go. Next up, align the head. Move the handlebars forward. Move the arms up and squeeze them in. Squeeze them in. There you go. Rotate so that the wrists is inside, like such. And then you can put the wheel in and plug it in his arm, like such. You can move the arm as you wish. You can move forward for a more custom look or more down for the original look. Next up, the feet goes up like this. You can plug the wheel in between the legs right here, like such, like such. And then you just bend the leg like this, and you take the engine block, and the engine block we have like these two tabs which will insert inside the chest piece like this, and you have like these two tabs which will plug onto the knee pad. It's kind of hard to see, but in the knee pad you have clips, so just plug onto the knee pads, the yellow part. There you go. Make sure it plugs into the chest again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the bike all done. Like I said, extremely simple. And yeah, it does roll. Does not have a kickstand, but it does roll, as you can see. And yeah, like I said, it's fully plastic. The wheels are plastic. The whole figure is fully plastic. Feels very light, but it's still a pretty good figure. It feels like something you build yourself, like kind of all the sprues, but also the figure, not just the accessories, you know. So yeah, it feels very light. But yeah, really cool. The bike is very reminiscent of the G1. So I got my G1 right here. Mine doesn't transform fully. The legs are sort of blocked like this. Doesn't go further for some reason. So yeah, but the engine block does peg into the chest, just like this. So there you go. We got the masterpiece looking one. So really cool. Very look-alike. Otherwise, the old the old version or machine build 01. Again, this one not a very good figure. As you can see, it just unplug itself. It doesn't really hold. So yeah, and the DX9 Salmore, which is totally different. But yeah, really cool figure. I really love this. Much better than this one, but just a little bit too simple. The block engine is very big. You can detach the side to make it less bigger, but then you have like sides that you can't plug anywhere. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Very love it. Very much better than the other one, and you know, very reminiscent of the G1, just updated. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I highly recommend it. Very fun, cheap figure. I think, like I said, I bought it for like about $30 on Hobby Link Japan. So check it out if you're interested. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know the song. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah blah blah. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.